Welcome back for another one, y'all. So we're pulling up to the shop right now. We've got Andy and I believe Sean is with him. They're already at the shop. They got the S13.5 and today we finally dropped the SR into the S13.5. My man's is out here committed to the cause, bro. Absolutely soaked, huh?
A little bit, but it slowed up, so I figured get it while it slowed up. So now you're here, perfect timing.
Facts, bro. Hell yeah.
I'll meet you in there.
Bet. Okay, so we're in the shop, got the 240 in here. Andy's going to work. He's going to take the hood off, get everything basically prepped for when the engine comes off the stand. We'll be able to just, get everything situated and dropped right in. In the meantime, Subaru finally called me with the parts. Gonna swap this coil pack. Everything should be, 100%. Call the customer, tell them come pick it up and get paid for this job. And then after that, we're gonna hop back on this here, get the ball going on this. And the goal today is what? We're gonna fire this up.
Hopefully you're on the dyno doing your thing.
Ooh, shit.
You know what you're doing. I kind of know what I'm doing, so.
I think realistically, we'll get to the point of, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we've got the Subaru out here and taking on a little test drive here. Sounds like some suspension pieces are low. So we didn't shift. I think this automatic is a little bit tapped out here, but the car is actually fast. This car is actually solid. Alright, so the transmission definitely slips, but the car feels great. So, my job here is done. Gotta take a break real quick. The girls just caught me out here. Girls, what's going on? Two rainbow. Oh, snap, double rainbow. Yeah. And he just went out to go grab some pizza along with some oil, some fluids for the motor, oil, antifreeze, the whole jazz. It's about, what, 10 o'clock at night right now? 10:30. Whoa, Ash is pissed. James is even more fucking pissed. Andy's ready to get this thing started.
I'm not pissed.
Andy's not pissed.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it all.
So we ran into a couple issues, but it's nothing big. It's just not issues, but little steps that we had to overcome. Little annoyances like dry rotted lines, bolts that can only turn a 1/16 of an inch at once, like that, the typical stuff. But everything's in. We've got the oil in, no coolant going to anything yet. We're gonna pull the fuel pump fuse out. We're gonna go ahead, crank everything over until we have oil coming out of the turbo feed line. I'm gonna go ahead, put this camera on the tripod, start cranking, build some oil pressure. After we got oil pressure, gonna go ahead, engage the fuel pump, and then we're gonna go for a fire up. Before that, actually, let me turn the motor over by hand, because you know what? I never spun this motor over by hand, bro. But, your boy is confident, so, yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and get this done, because James wants to go home. He got shit to do in the morning. Facts. First crack, take one.
Where's Craig? Come on. Come on, baby.
Got oil pressure. Right now it is 11 o'clock at night. 11:19. Definitely time to get out of here. All right, guys. Sean, I'm testing out your bash bar here. Today's another day here for me. It's actually Saturday, which is very rare. I don't usually come to the shop on Saturdays, but we've got Anthony behind the camera, Andy's at home, Sean, James, the whole Goomba boys, the greasy Goomba kids, they're at home, and it's just me and the S13.5. Yesterday went great. In my books, everything went absolutely smooth. This was exactly where I thought we would end up at the end of the day, but also have a startup video. We did not get that startup video because there's a couple things going on. Yesterday was kind of fast paced. I don't really move at a fast pace. I'm more of a take it easy, take a step back, you know, think about things and make a game plan and attack that game plan. You know, that's just how my brain likes things to work. So everything we did yesterday, which was fantastic, I'm still gonna go over it. I would have liked things to be a lot cleaner. I would have liked things to be deleted. But at the end of the day, that's not what I'm being paid for. And I need to consistently tell myself that. But yeah, we will get there. That is Andy's plan. I don't wanna make it sound like he's doing this stuff, you know, really rush and he doesn't care, when in all honesty, he wants to get this car done for a deadline, which is actually the week coming up, and he just needs to have this at a location, cruising, so he can get that checked off his list. Then he's gonna pull the motor back out and completely retub it, do everything, and that's gonna be done. So just keep that in mind, guys. What you see here is gonna be redone by Andy and myself. You know, some things I'm probably gonna redo. He actually has a Haltech ECU for this thing, so we're lit. We're gonna put this thing on Haltech. But yeah. All right, let's see if we can get a fire up. Good, we know the motor's healthy, we know we're firing on all cylinders, we know that prep's the man. So the reason why I shut it off is because this is a fresh build, and with a fresh build, we want to make sure that the conditions are good for the fresh cylinder walls and everything like that. With the MAF being unplugged, you can see we're running rich, you can smell it, so we don't want to wash out the fresh cylinder walls that your boy Prep just finessed. We know that the motor's healthy, like I said. We were in limp mode, couldn't go past 2,500 RPM. When I start a fresh build, I like to immediately put load on it right away once we verify that there's no leaks. Okay! You guys saw that first fire up. Just checked all the fluids, and we were about a quart low. You know, we were at the bottom of the dipstick. I went into the garbage can. You know, I looked at all the old bottles of the break-in oil that we got, and I only counted 4. So I said, you know, we need 5 quarts. I went ahead, I looked around the shop, and here it was. This open quart of oil just there chilling, sitting like that. When you're hustling and bustling, you know, it is needed, but sometimes you just gotta you gotta take it slow, man. I'm a real slow-paced dude. Take it slow, triple check everything. Make sure you're dialed in. I just tweaked the MAF sensors, the MAF plug a little bit. And we're gonna go for another fire up. Ready for this? Triple check everything again. Take a look at this. See? It's coming right out of the fitting right up top here. So let me go ahead, fix that, do another startup, and yeah, we'll be good. But it sounds good. It starts over very good. Cool. Let's keep plugging away. I'm supposed to be at home. I only said I was gonna come to the shop for a fire up, but let's get a nice crisp fire up, idle decently. There's no coolant stuff hooked up, but you know, let's get a little bit of heat in the motor and let the idle settle on its own, and then we'll shut it off and I can go home. Good. Everybody watches Kung Fu Fighting. All right. Sick. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Now I can go home happy, you know, be like, yo, Ash, what up, shorty? Feel me? Andy joint sounding solid, you heard me? But cool. Andy, Greasy Goomba Kids, James, Sean, that whole crew, man. Sweet. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun this season. And I wish you guys literally all the best because this is gonna be absolutely lit. Excited for you guys. Sweet. So Thursday's the deadline for this car. Subscribe and let's see if your boy Prep can make the deadline. It's a busy week, man. All right, guys. So we ran it through a good heat cycle. Car's running good. Got everything buttoned up. No more vacuum leak. Got it to do a complete heat cycle. We've got heat. Right now, we're gonna change the oil, change the filter, and we're gonna go throw it on the hub. Tomorrow's Arrow's birthday, but hopefully I can come in just really early and get that done. Take two. Clutches bled on Andy's car. Everything is solid. Let's go over here. Actually, let's start this back up first. I'm rushing because Griff is saying he's hungry.
Cut this shit off right now.
Today's Arrow's birthday, so I probably got about an hour and a half time frame to get this all dialed in. We've got a coolant leak that we figured out yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead, get that coolant leak dealt with. I'm gonna double check the timing, make sure that the timing is all solid, and then we're gonna get seating these rings. We're gonna put it under some load and get this baby making some turbo noises. So saw the temperature gauge, it was like hesitating, like going up and down a little bit. After the pull, it settled itself. There's no more coolant leak. I took care of that. So it could have just been a slight air pocket in the system. Everything looks good. Gonna let it cool down. Have to be very careful with the temperature that I put in this motor on a fresh build. So right now, you guys know a lot of load, low RPM, it's actually a lot of heat that happens when, you know, when that goes on. So let it cool down a little bit. Got a couple fans on it, and yeah, here we go for some more action. Okay, we're gonna have to end it there. We had a little oil fire, little engine bay fire. This fitting was a problem from the very start. And what it did, it just, you know, dripped a lot of excess oil down on the line, down on the bottom. And the line is already close to the manifold, so the line caught on fire. Now, the line didn't actually burn through, but it is compromised. So I told Andy, yo, order a line. I thought he was gonna install it, but I'm gonna install it. So once that gets here Thursday, I'll go ahead and install it. But tomorrow, I'm gonna still go ahead, do about 3 full pulls, see how everything is. Hopefully I have someone looking in case there's another fire, because I did not know there was even a fire there. Probably was going on for quite some time. So we got the first pull out the way, first straight pull, a stock gap on the plugs also, which is lit, and we made a crisp 400 horsepower, which is literally exactly where I thought we would be. There's a lot of restricting stuff on this. We got the hot side for the turbo. We're still at 2 inches. Air fuel was holding steady throughout. Now that we got some temperature in the motor, we're gonna go back and do another pull. That's the stock cam life right there. But all right, let's go. Okay, so we came back from that maiden voyage and it was cool. Alignment is way out of whack, but that's okay. He just did a bunch of stuff to the rack, so it's expected to be wonky. The fender almost flew right off. It literally just ripped right off that washer and fender right here. Couldn't really get on it much, and I do not really want to get on this car too much. I'm gonna wait for Andy to get here to apply all his sauce to it, and I'll just watch in amazement unless he wants me to apply the sauce to it. All right, so I told you guys it's on the RS ECU. First rip we made 400 right off the back. That was at 14 PSI. The second rip and the third rip, we made 360 wheel at 310 foot-pounds of torque. What I think happened was the computer saw a little bit of knock and pulled some timing back for the remainder of the runs. The air fuel looked good. It wasn't running away on us. It was actually holding steady, So we've got Andy and Leonard over here to pick up the S13.5. I thought Andy was gonna trailer it out of here, but he's actually gonna drive it home, which is phenomenal, you know? He's gonna make this happen. Andy said he's gonna get crazy rowdy out here. I'm joking. He's gonna just get this thing home. He's got no headlights and he's got roughly 15 minutes left of, not even sunlight, but the weirdest light dusk. Like, dusk is the weirdest thing, because sometimes it's like you see worse than it's even night. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. What happened?
It feels fucking good, bro.
Oh, okay, good. That's good news then. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. Good.
A little bit. She'll get going.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, man, you enjoy, player.
We're gonna get shit right. We got a lot more business to do.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Later, bro.
Yo, just follow me. Gotta get gas.
The way I post the way you post me different. I'm over here chillin', vibing, record bro. You already know, niggas got the cars on go. 240s on deck, Fox bodies on deck. Got cars over here that would break and jerk your neck when we shifted from.
Alright guys, this is absolutely the last pull that we're gonna make here. I'm really not trying to send the rod through the building, but yeah. Welcome back guys, it's been a minute and we're here. This is Q's motor, this is Q's S14. And then we started on Josh's car. His SR is all torn down, it's all in pieces. Cylinder 2 is absolutely smoked. Ooh, wrote that clutch pretty bad. Got the medevac coming in here to rescue Raul because my man's burnt his clutch out. That's messed up. Yo, save this guy.
but that's only if y'all both get on the dyno, get tuned. That's not one car, but it's two. Hit up non-fiction. Hit up non-fiction. Hit up non-fiction. Hit up non-fiction. That bass mat tune you running, it ain't it, man. Hit up non-fiction. 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 If you got a 240 and you wanna swap the engine, huh? Fuck it, get that turbo you want. You deserve it, you work hard. My man's is nice, he'll install it. Hit up non-fiction.